Welcome, I'm Alex Ladako from Txrunning.com, and this is our top 10 countdown for the class of 2018 for the girls. Number 10, we have KELSEY RAMIREZ from LaPorte High School. KELSEY has PRs of 58.96 in the 400, 213.28 in 8, 5 flat, .27 in the 1600. She had a great career there at LaPorte High School. She ran that 5 flatter PR at the Texas Relays to place 7th at that prestigious meet. She has more experience in 800, where she's ran that event since her freshman year in high school. Her freshman year PR is 223, and she improved that all the way down to 213. She's headed to Stephen F. Austin, where the Lumberjacks bring in a great recruiting class, putting 2 in the top 10 in our rankings, and they're coming off a dominant victory of the Southland Conference Championship, where they won that last fall during the cross-country season. All right, we move to number 9. It's Brooke Gilmore from Belton High School. Brooke comes in with PRs at 224.63, 459.67, and a 1056.42 on the track. She had a great career at Belton, where she includes 2 state championship appearances in cross-country, where she got 10th her senior year. She was also very quick on the track, breaking the 5-minute barrier and the 3200, the 11-minute barrier in the 3200, where she ran 4:59 at the 10th annual Schrader Invitational. She ran a 10:56 at her District 8 6A race. I think she would fit in very nicely there at Baylor. Baylor has a great tradition of girls distance running, and I think she would do well to train at that level. Now we move on to number 8. Where we have South Lake Carroll standout GILLIAN Mortimer. She has PRs of 5:02.79 in the 1600, 10:41.52 in the 3200, and ran cross country 5K in 17:32. GILLIAN has been great on the track and the cross country course throughout her career, running for the great South Lake Carroll program. She ran the state meet 3 times. She ran the Nike National Cross Country meet on 2 occasions. And her senior year cross country, she placed 4th at the state cross country meet. And she was just as potent on the track, placing 9th at the state meet in the 3200 meters. Can't wait to see how she does at Vanderbilt University. I think she does very well under Coach Keith, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for GILLIAN. At number 7, we had the first of 2 Longhorns in the top 10 here. Abby Brudnick from Cade High School. Abby has PRs of 60.58 in the 400, 214.01 in the 800, and 457.68 in the 1600. She has been dominant since her freshman year of high school. As a freshman, she debuted in the 1600 with 5:11 and 2:16 in the 800. She broke out in the 1600 meter last year, going under 5 with a PR of 4:57, placing 7th overall at the state meet. And she's been getting stronger every year during the cross country season, running 18:32 last year and placing 55th at the state cross country meet in 6A. I'm sure she will continue well in the Longhorns program, but they have a great tradition of middle distance running, and I can't wait to see how she does there in UT. At number 6, we have our only private school girl going to the only Ivy League girl in our top 10 there. We have Peyton Brown from St. John's, Houston, attending Princeton University next fall. She has PRs of 215.29 to 800, 458.16 to 1600, and 10:37 flat in the 3200 meters. Peyton is an exceptional talent that flew under the radar her whole prep career because coming out of a non-UIL school, but her time to test that she's super talented. Her senior year, she won the state track titles in the 800, 1600, and 3200. She has great range running the 461, the 5K in 1808, and she should do very well there at Princeton University. At number 5, we have Carolyn Evans from Austin Bowie High School. The 4.5-star recruit has PRs of 456.60 in the 1600 meters, 10:45 in the 3200 meters, both school records for Austin Bowie. She had a tremendous senior year there in Austin Bowie. getting 5th in the 1600 meters during her first 5-minute performance. And then she also earned 6th place in the 3200 meters with another PR at 10:45. She should do very well at a stacked SFA team, and SFA is known to bring great Southland teams together, so I expect her to fit right in and do very well as a lumberjack. Our next runner, number 4, is Morgan Stewart, the 4.5-star recruit from Jersey Village. And boy, can she run. She has a PR to 53.49 to 400, 208.71 in the 800. She placed 3rd in the 400 at the state track and field meet there in Austin, Texas, running a quick 54.28. Her PR of 53.49 came at the Region 3 6A meet. She also came back, double back, and got 3rd in the 800 meters with a time of 2:10.58. Her PR of 208.71 was ran at the area meet a couple weeks before. She should fit nicely, as Baylor has a talented middle distance group now. And how fast can she go? I don't know. I think she has a lot of good running in front of her, and I can't wait to see how she does there at Baylor. All right, move on to number 3. Number 3, we have our second Longhorn, 5-star recruit from Lake Travis High School, Megan Rourke. Megan Rourke, very talented, has a 55.75 400, has ran a 208.48 800, and a 524.07 in the 1600 meters. She was a state qualifier in both the 400 meters and the 800 meters, and she set a region record by .01 for the Class 6A Region 4 at Alamo Stadium there in San Antonio, running a 210.78. She placed 2nd in the state meet in a new PR of 208.48 after going through the first 100 in that race in a blistering 27. Her time there at the state meet would have placed her 1st in the Big 12 championships this year. Very talented. Look out for her to make some big waves there at UT. Our number 2 recruit is Ashton Endsley. She was on the cover of last year's cross country magazine. She did very well. A 5-star athlete from Abilene High School, has personal best of 448.18, 1025.51, and she's broken 17 in the 5K on a cross country course, running 1650.65. She had a great prep career as one of the true elites in Texas distance running, and she qualified for Nike Nationals twice in her career, placing as high as 6th place her junior year, and that's against the best runners in the nation. Her future is bright as she's joining a great team there at the University of Arkansas. As you know, Arkansas has a lot of Texas talent there, and she would join them and make Arkansas one of the premier teams, not only in the South Central region, but also in the nation, I believe. And my number 1 recruit for the 2018 recruiting class is Julia Heymach, the 5-star recruit from Houston Lamar, is taking her talents to Stanford University in California. She has PRs of a 205.64 in the 800, 440.97 in the 16, 1014.62 in the 3200 meters, and she's ran a 5K in 1709 on the cross country course. She capped off her high school career with 2 state titles on the track, and she totaled 7 titles overall between cross country and track. She finished her senior year during cross country placing 16th at the prestigious Foot Locker Nationals held there in San Diego, California. She also placed 2nd in the 800 meters at the World Youth Track Meet. Like I said, she takes her talents to national powerhouse Stanford University, and I can't wait to see what she does there for the Cardinal. And that ends our 2008 recruiting class preview for the top 10 girls. Next time we're going to do 11 through 20. Please subscribe to this channel. That way you'll get it as soon as I upload it, and that should be coming soon. All right. Thank you. Bye.